How are you doing, everyone, wherever you are? Welcome back to the channel. Now, something that I've always thought was inevitable is that AI videos and images are absolutely going to replace our OnlyFans 3 or 4s, the real ones, that is. So, I guess men will start now paying for fake AI images. And as expected, there is a group of people that are taking advantage of this. So these two people you see before you are two so-called AI pimps in my estimation, or at least that's what people are labeling them here. So we are going to be listening into another video from Manosphere Highlights Daily, dissecting this new phenomenon where now these guys who manage the OF accounts are actually using AI, or at least that's what I think it is. Let's listen in and see what's up.
We're the difference between girls becoming millionaires or staying at a minimum wage.
That's not even us bragging. We've made so many girls filthy rich.
And you also made yourself rich too.
Well, we're not a charity.
Well, I respect your ambition, Willie, but you got to have vision.
Welcome to Manosphere Highlights Daily. If the oldest profession has been around forever, then pimping is simply the oldest business model built around monetizing someone else's demand. But the game has changed. The modern pimps aren't on street corners. They're behind laptops, running agencies, and squeezing every last dollar out of the online attention economy. And here's the part nobody's talking about.
This is the thing. Obviously, the fact that we're able to communicate across the world, like people meeting strangers online all the time, was going to increase the instances. It was going to give people more opportunities to basically date or sell the goods, the punani, to a wider customer base, if you like. So I just thought that would be something interesting to note.
Business built on managing someone else's image is only loyal to one thing: profit. Which means the same men who built agencies around real creators are the exact same ones already experimenting with AI counterparts that never sleep, never age, never complain, and never take a percentage. They think they're running.
I don't think there's anything particularly wrong with this, because I don't see it as a net good or that it's a positive thing to add to society. So if this dilutes down to mediocrity, to AI images, and of course inevitably AI videos of I'm sure porn is gonna go there. We are going to be able to watch totally AI made up videos. Probably you would be able to make your own, just put in a few prompts here and there and you make your own. So I personally, I would hope that this kind of dilutes the entire experience and it just dies off naturally, because I think the thing is you kind of have to fight against the nature of people. But I hope it devalues it to a position where people don't yearn for it anymore.
A creator economy, but they're actually building the blueprint to replace it. Today, we're breaking down how this industry really works. Let's jump in.
Ain't that a man?
I'm Reese.
And I'm Cyrus, and we run XX Management, Australia's leading OnlyFans agency.
Every week we have hundreds of girls sending us their nudes to try and get signed. But we're rather selective, and the truth is, not everyone has what it takes to make it.
We even have mums sending their daughters nudes in.
There's over 2 million girls on OF right now, and the truth is, the majority of them only earn a couple of $100s a month.
But we're confident.
It's been legitimized totally. You see the fact that we've seen so many young girls kind of counting down the days when they turn 18. Parents, as you can hear, they are sending in their daughters nudes. Would you call that a portfolio? Anyway, we are cooked.
Every girl, no matter what they look like, can make 6 figures a month.
It all comes down to a good strategy, good PR, a good plan, and a team like us behind them to make it happen.
This is basically the digital version of a record label. It's not about the best talent, it's about the best marketing. And business is booming. Women are lining up with their mother's blessing to be the next product.
It's a matter of having the right look so that the audiences want that individual and want to get to know
You were
them.
saying this when you think tradies, especially.
Yeah, well, because she's based essentially in regional Australia, she's already going to have that tone to her. Now, you've all met Josh. He is going to be a fly on the wall during this series, and he is going to help out here and there.
Hi. Hey.
All right, we've got a quick onboarding form. This is just to sort of figure out what you girls are comfortable with.
Okay. Thank you.
Probably one of the most
Thanks.
important things you're going to be going through.
The onboard
What I have no doubt about that there are very little that they're not comfortable with, because you've heard of the porta potty movement in Dubai. There's very little these women are not willing to do for money, because also it would seem the more extreme things that they do, the more money people are paying, because the weirdos always pay a premium because what they do is generally not accepted, or it will totally demote them in the social circles they are. So they go there to these people so that they can get their feel of their little kinks and weird things that they like to do. So they serve more. So personally, I don't think a normal man would go and purchase these services. That's what I mean. It's one thing to go and actually purchase sexual services from an actual person than purchasing pictures and videos of someone else just showing you whatever, like as if there isn't enough of that going around already. Like there's millions and millions of if you want to see naked women, or if you want to see a woman getting smashed, there are millions of those. It's a weird dynamic where these men actually think they have like a direct access to these women. Often they're just talking to some Indian fellows being given the account to chat. Oh, we have to stop this.
onboarding forms help management establish what the models are comfortable doing so they can then build strategies around those parameters and then give them a realistic idea of their potential earnings.
What are your goals? Make money, become famous.
Oh, I'm still on what content are you willing to do? I still don't know what I want to do. The boxes freaked me out a little bit because I don't really have like set content yet. Like I've been doing a couple things.
Well, up until now, I've been doing solo content and I've been a faceless creator. So I literally do everything, like I've done everything without my face in it.
Can I just like tick all of them
Yeah.
for my content?
Of course you can.
Cool. And extreme.
I told you, they have very little qualms about doing over the top things, because they all understand where the money is at. It's doing the extreme things. There is no doubt about it.
Wait, does extreme mean like, what is extreme to you guys?
Well, extreme is outside of the vanilla realm.
Vanilla realm! This is where AI becomes a nuclear bomb in the market. Right now, managers have to work around each woman's boundaries, mood, preferences, limits, and image. AI has none of that. Full control, no revenue share, and in a saturated industry, the women doing the bare minimum will be the first to get replaced.
And this is the thing. I don't believe that these women wouldn't do extra and extra, because they will, because AI can be made to do anything basically. Well, I guess they can't do it. Some things they just can't do physically, but you know, when weirdos want the extremes, the AI can simulate that. So I guess that's true to a point, but it's more so the revenue. They will not sharing any revenue. They don't have to deal with their mood swings, their issues, their taxes and what. It's just cooked, totally cooked.
I feel like you're exploiting the models.
Not at all, because at the end of the day, they come to us, they set their boundaries, we only work within what they're comfortable for, and we tailor everything to ensure.
We have to stop this nonsense. You see, these are not underage women. These are grown women. that the moment they decide to do this, that you're taking advantage of women, and they are bringing themselves. They tell them, this is what we are giving you, ABCD. The thing is, in a lot of these instances, you'll find these guys have the setup, they have the networks, they know how they can get guys to subscribe to these things. So they'll always kind of increase their earnings. But then there's always this weird group of people that are always celebrating. Yes, I'm talking about the feminists. They celebrate the sexual liberation of women and doing what they want until there's a man running things and making them, money. That now it's exploitation. It's because they don't own all that setup. That's why they bring these nonsensical accusations. These are grown-ups nobody is hiding this stuff anymore. So in fact, these days, if you are told that there's a woman who's being exploited in such a situation, that she's in public but doesn't say it, because if she say it, the guy will be creamed. He'll disappear. He'll be hidden under the prison. We know this. Well, we understand the criminal elements outside this world we're seeing here, which is basically been legalized prostitution online. So these girls know what they're doing. So it will never come to a case where they try to turn them into victims again. These narratives just make me sick. They're fake to hell.
Or that it's within what they're happy to do.
We have girls completely anonymous. Even their husbands don't know they do OnlyFans and make money doing it.
Half of their husbands still think they work an office job.
Oh my goodness. Oh. Boyfriends, husbands. It's always these guys. There's some loser somewhere, some simp who's totally unaware, some blue pill fellow who's totally unaware of how the world operates. That's why, as I was telling you, ladies and gentlemen, for me, marriage is a no. I cannot invest in this type of people. Absolutely not. And I'm not saying that most guys are not on OnlyFans. Most women do behave like they're on OnlyFans. It's just on different ways. Like being able to just extract resources has been key to every movement by women these days. What are we talking about? We understand this. So for me, no, this is just another version of the extraction.
Exactly. This is voluntary. And this is why you don't feel sorry for them when they're broke and crying in a car down the line. Nobody is forcing them. Modern society has made it easy for women to be immoral. It's their body, their choice. But it's also men's wallet, men's choice.
I noticed you girls don't want to do collabs, only Arabella. Is that?
What?
I've
done everything.
Be careful, guys.
Arabella
But tick.
Wait, mine's like vanilla, all of the above though. Well, when Arabella was ticking everything, I didn't know if it was like a joke, girl on girl, boy on girl. I think was there an orgy one? These girls don't do anything. They're ticking the minimal boxes and I'm the one ticking everything. I feel like I have a good opportunity to take subscribers off these girls. I have a lot more stuff to offer.
Maybe right
She's more gangster.
Yeah.
Should I do
all of the
vanilla
above dash
Yeah.
vanilla?
No, I mean,
vanilla.
To do, what's that chick, Bonnie Blue, that did the 1,000 Men? I'm not doing that.
The
Oh,
biggest
come on.
misconception about this industry is that everyone on OnlyFans must be doing everything, which just isn't true. Like a lot of creators, they don't even do full nudity. A lot of it's implied or lingerie, let alone.
Let's stop the nonsense, gentlemen. This weirdo sitting over here trying to tell us, oh, you're trying to sanitize your business. That's what you're doing. But we know that they cannot make money unless they do the full thing. What do you mean full nudity is the bare minimum in those streets. But the thing is, a lot of this language is to sucker people in. But you see, the thing is this. You cannot argue with the results. The people that do the most make the most money. Actually, the people who make the most money are the famous ones, because people are curious to see what a famous person has under there. And because it's directly tied to their social media following. That's how the highest earners, they have a very big social media following. And other than that, most of them are just doing what would constitute just ordinary prostitution. Meet someone on OnlyFans, then they'll pay up, then maybe they'll tell you, let's meet up for some little extras. That's how messed. They are not telling you the whole truth, and we know this.
doing collabs where you get two creators come together and they make a tape that they will then sell on both of their pages?
Well, I feel like, I mean, there's certain things I would and wouldn't do, but
A tape
like
of
I'd be
what?
happy to do it with another
Smiling?
girl. I could do girl-on-girl content with Arabella. She's f***ing hot.
Here's where AI becomes terrifying competition. If simply posing in lingerie makes money, AI can replicate that instantly. No tiredness, no slowdowns, no human limits, which means creators will push more extreme content just to keep up, because attention is the currency.
Look, what we do is no different to what people do as an office job.
My mum calls me an e-pimp. She actually loves it. I say we got similar jobs. She actually volunteers for Lifeline on the call centre, and I connect my girls with millions of people, and help them out.
Are you implying that you're like a hero?
Oh, I wouldn't say it myself, but yeah, it's quite heroic if you ask me.
Come on, dudes. You're pimps. There's nothing heroic about what you're doing. It's making money. I mean, whatever. It is legal. You're not. It's adult to adult. It's all that. But let's stop with the glorifying of bullshit. You know. I know. Even the smile he has on can tell you he knows he's talking bullshit. I think he's totally aware.
I don't want that on camera. Fuck, that looks bad. Can't have that on camera.
And here's the twist. These men face no social consequences. Women will date these agency pimps because they are getting paid. But for the women on camera, they get judged heavily, viewed differently. Men will click, but they won't wipe them up.
How much do you anticipate making on OnlyFans per month?
I did my own box. 1 mil.
I like that energy.
Fuck around, find out.
That's good.
Gigi thinks she's gonna make $1 million a month, but she's never even f***ed someone. So I don't know, girl. You might be in a bit of a sticky situation when you find out that you might have to do a little bit more.
The issue is,
And that is the bottom line. And that's really where I wanted to pose this there, because the image that's being sold out there, yes, there are few creators that are making a killing on these platforms, but the majority of the women are not. And most of them will just come out with extremely bad PR for the rest of their lives of being constant. Basically, you sell yourself for the price of bread to have your nudity out there on the internet forever. This is absolutely ridiculous in my view. And actually, two things here. We first looking at these two gentlemen who, for better or worse, they're taking advantage of the situation to do this business that people have always done. I am neither here or there on the subject matter. I just think the men that purchase these particular products are the most pathetic men in the world. I don't think that if you have any level of self-respect that you wouldn't just go out and just meet a girl or just pay for a live one to deal with instead of being weird. The money you're paying to these people, you could easily get someone to give you some. I mean, it is ridiculous sometimes to think how close-minded and ridiculous a lot of men have become, that they've been turned into these pay cows. Yes, they call them the pay pigs. I call them pay cows because they can't even think. They're just dead brain people. And on top of all that, others will take advantage of you. They'll make money of you. You'll never get what you want. You'll never be satisfied. You'll always be the champ. So this video is actually to dissuade you guys. And women, if there are those that buy, I mean, I know there are few. But guys, you have to stop supporting such businesses. There's a lot of better entertainment out there. If you really must consume your pornography, there's too much free stuff out there that you can knock yourself out after you get your migraines. Maybe you can get out of it. But please stop supporting these businesses. It's absolutely ridiculous. I don't know what you think about this video and my opinions. Leave your comment down below. And as usual, leave a like on the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. And until next time, peace.